A Florida man is begging President Donald Trump to not deport his wife. The Homeland Security Investigations Miami office recently shared on X the federal law enforcement agencies had conducted several immigration enforcement operations last Sunday. Now, agents from ICE's Miami office also reported detaining some undocumented migrants on various offenses across South Florida, including in Broward and Martin counties. Now, one man who didn't want to be named had told CBS News Miami that ICE had taken his wife during one of these raids in the Miami neighborhood of Brownsville. Quote, they just came in and they snatched her. It's despicable what they're doing right now. It's very embarrassing, he told CBS News Miami. The man's wife was one of three people taken in the Brownsville raid. The other two were men who reportedly worked in construction. Well, wait a minute. If they were working in construction, then they weren't lazy and taking the benefits. So, I mean, there you go. Again, Schrodinger's immigrant is, they're taking all the benefits and they're also taking all the jobs. What? Doesn't make any sense. Now, the man's wife happened to have been a Venezuelan migrant who had temporarily protected status. Now, when asked if she was in the process of getting her U.S. citizenship, the man told CBS News Miami that, yeah, man, she was right in the middle of it. She had a court date and set up and everything. Everything was good until ICE came and snatched her for whatever reason. Probably just the fact that she looked like an immigrant. Now, here's the thing, right? I thought that the Trump administration only was going after criminals. That's what they keep telling us. We're going after the bad ones. We're going after the criminal migrants. But no, it turns out that for them, every migrant's a criminal. That's it. Now, on Sunday, the Trump administration had put out a memo terminating one of two temporary status designations for people from Venezuela. Now, currently, the law protected hundreds of thousands of Venezuelan migrants in the U.S. from deportation. These are people who came here, they got legal status because the government had previously determined that it was too dangerous to allow them to return to their homeland safely. There would be political repercussions, perhaps punishment from the government of Venezuela, or perhaps there were other issues, like economic issues. But basically, yes, it's too dangerous for them to go back, so they're going to have temporary protected status. That means, of course, that they cannot be deported and they can be eligible to get a work permit. Now, it does not give them permanent legal status. Okay. Now, the Venezuela TPS program is by far one of the biggest of its kind, protecting more than 600,000 migrants from deportation, according to government statistics. However, now, thanks to Donald Trump, there will be an estimated 350,000 migrants, that's Venezuelans, that were covered under a 2023 TPS designation. They will be losing their work permits and deportation protections. This will happen about 2 months. Okay, Venezuelans enrolled in TPS under an earlier 2021 designation will continue to have that status through September, though those protections could also be phased out. I would think that it's probably very likely that they will be phased out. Let's be honest, Trump he's going after all the migrants. That's it. If you're from one of these Latin American countries, for Central America, then he wants you to go. That's it. Period. Now, this guy, of course, he's like, please, Donald Trump, do not deport my wife. It's our 11th anniversary. Now, he said, quote, if I get a chance to talk to you, man, please, man, let's work something out. Let me keep my wife here in the United States. She deserves to be here. Well, Donald Trump doesn't think so. Okay. He can import his wife. Melania. But but no, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Okay. Look, Trump doesn't think that she belongs here. Neither do many Republican voters. Understand that they voted for this. They wanted this. They asked for it. And Trump obviously is giving them exactly what they want. And I'm not saying this guy voted for Trump. I have no idea. I have no idea what his vote was for, right? But if he did, then this would be an example of the leopard eating your face. Okay? I mean, and the thing about that statement, too, is why would she deserve to be here, but other nonviolent, non-criminal migrants don't? That's the thing. There are too many other people that either don't care or they support the mass deportations until it affects them. Oh my God, I didn't know that it was going to affect me. I didn't know the leopards were going to eat my face. No, wait a minute. You said you were going to only take the bad ones, right? The bad ones. Well, guess what? They say anyone who is not white is a bad one. That's it. That's the reality of this. Okay? And this is why, by the way, these raids have consistently ensnared American citizens from places like Puerto Rico. And even Native Americans have been caught up in this. Okay? It all comes down to racially profiling people. Because, once again, they look at the race of a certain individual and think, well, obviously that's got to be an undocumented immigrant. That must be a bad one. So we're just going to have to arrest him anyway. Despite the fact that a lot of people, they pay taxes. They're pillars of the community. They haven't committed any violent crimes or really any crime whatsoever other than crossing the border. And a lot of them had previously had legal clearance to work and live here. That's what a lot of people don't understand. But again, this shouldn't be a surprise to see any of this happening. It is, after all, what Trump had promised all along. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.